in order? Yes, we do. Hello, everyone. This is James Nussbaumer of jamesnussbaumer.com, and I am the author of this book, The Master of Everything, a story of mankind in the world of illusion we call life. It is on sale everywhere that books are sold, and it's published by Ozark Mountain Publishing Company, a publisher that I have a great relationship with and I'm so fond of. And this book is going places. But tonight's blog is called Finding Your Niche in Life. Let me ask you something to consider. Is fear keeping you from success? Are you having difficulty finding success? With cases such as people frequently not knowing what to do next, feeling lost and groping in darkness and worrying about what lurks around the corner, that only writes the story of their lives. All they know is that they really don't know what it is they want, or they might know, but they're just afraid to go after it. This leads to projection of more doom and gloom, with unnecessary concerns forming everywhere, and where wrong-minded, ego-based thinking becomes the director of their life script. It's too bad that when reliable, right-minded vision is unavailable, many people revert to mistrusting in themselves. This produces the belief in lack that many live their lives about. I call it scarcity thinking. Let me give you 3 strategies, but let's just to consider. But let's start with the first one here right now, called strategy about, a strategy for overcoming living in fear. To overcome that, living in fear, the first step towards healing and trusting your true vision involves a sorting out of the confusion between falsehood and truth, really within your own gut. What is the false that's going on in you, and what is the truth that's going on? You don't have to share this with anybody. Just by accepting it within yourself is all that need be done. We must be aware that if we live in fear, we will not be able to hear the voice for God. Now notice I didn't say the voice of God. I said the voice for God, which is the divine nature that we are, our true helper and guide. This naturalness is what I call the Holy Spirit, and He is always there for us. But with the fears that lead us, we may not realize His natural divine presence in us. A Course in Miracles states, if you knew who walked beside you in the way that you have chosen, fear would be impossible. Let me repeat that. That is such a strong statement. A Course in Miracles tells us, if you knew who walked beside you on the way that you have chosen, fear would be impossible. Another strategy I want you to consider is about overcoming the confusion over what to do next. We sit and we ponder all the time when we're confused about what to do next. At this point, you will want to allow your true light to shine on any fears that you may have. And what is your true light? It's that divine naturalness that I talked about. It's the Holy Spirit that I call it. And by doing so, by shining that light of your natural spirit on these fears, those fears become drawn to the light. The fears are darkness. As they become the light, they fade away. And the natural state of your being is all that is left. And then you will be ready to receive the communication that you need. Within an instant, you will begin to notice how ridiculous your fears have been due to wrong-minded thinking, and a shift in perception will begin. Thirdly, and lastly, just for today, I want you to consider judging and condemning others. In my book, The Master of Everything, you will discover the tremendous peace the world would feel if no one initially ever looked at another individual's behavior with judgmental thoughts. This total and whole healing is the purpose of the Last Judgment. Yes, the Last Judgment is not a process of condemnation and eternal punishment as we were taught. Think about the anxieties we take onto ourselves for such things as our hair being out of place, our muscles not flexing strong enough, or having the complexion problems that haunt teenagers. Sure, we want to work out at the gym and get those endorphins, those natural chemicals pumping through our body that make us feel better. Why do they make us feel better? Because they make us feel whole. They make us feel wholesome, not split apart and Doesn't those endorphins when you work out cure your anxiety for a while? Sure it does. It's healing. So, but and then again, look at the millions of dollars, what I was trying to get to, that are spent on exercise equipment that never get used. Or consider all the lawyer fees and court costs for settling drug and alcohol-related issues. When we are constantly judging ourselves, this makes us judge others. Of course we want to look our best and portray a beautiful image, because this gives us joy when we feel good and we work out. But are we really doing it just because we want to impress others, or are we doing it because we want to feel good to ourselves? So my point is, but in doing so, is any of this, is it any good to do this at the cost of the fear of being judged poorly by others? No, it's not. It really isn't. Do we really need the acceptance of others in our life to be peaceful and have a joyful life? No, we don't. If we accept ourselves, then others will gladly accept us. I often use this example that I'm going to bring up here. Too many of our minds are like plankton. And plankton is a small sea plant that goes wherever the current takes it. If you want to live your true free will, your life purpose, and do great things while loving life, then you need to have great goals and take action on them. The wise man James Allen had said, "You will become as small as your controlling desire, as great as your dominant aspiration." So once you have a handle on what you should be thinking about, you must decide how to better focus on it. Don't be afraid to take action. Once you welcome right-minded, healthy thinking, take action without second-guessing or looking back. I like what baseball legend Satchel Paige had said. He said, "Don't look back. Something might be gaining on you." I think that's great. Let me quickly add that I have a system I use to claim real abundance by earning attractive residual income online that's helping me live my true free will. And what I'm doing is I'm helping others get what they want, and that's thrilling. I am so pleased with the results that I'm getting. It is real, and it's operated by real good people who care about your success. These are the people that are involved, good people. So if you'd like to learn more, simply click on the link in the description box of this YouTube video at my jamesnussbaumer.com link that's in this description box. Click on it. It will take you to my Real Abundance page, and you'll find some links that you can take a look at and go from there and decide whether or not what I suggest is right for you. Hey everyone, I wish the best for you, and God bless, and thanks for listening to me tonight.